どうも八木沢です。海外でポストジャパンディプレッションイズリアルという言葉が密かに広がっているのをご存知でしょうか。訳すると、日本ロスは実在した日本旅行から帰国した外国人が噂に聞いた日本ロスが本当だったと痛感する瞬間を表す言葉です。今回はそんな噂の日本ロスを身をもって実感してしまった外国人たちのリアルな反応を見ていきましょう。まず紹介するのはアメリカ人女性。帰国後、母国の見え方がすっかり変わり、あることを決意します。
Post-Japan depression is real. I was walking with a bunch of shopping bags, just like in the middle of the road, and almost collapsed because the thought that I was like checking in on my flight, and then I realized oh my gosh, I'm going back. I was like wheezing, tears, like wailing, like this was not. I was like, it just hit me as if I'm going back to the dusty, to the musty, to like the dirty. And no hate on America, but like, bro, this trip was a wake-up call that my time has come to get out. We are so behind Western society, Western culture. It is baffling. It takes going to a different continent to realize how fudging out of whack we are. Like that first day after I slept for 20 hours because in denial of being back, I was like walking. I woke up at like 6 a.m. to watch the sunrise, which was really nice. And I walked along the river and I counted how much pieces of trash there was. Something I was probably oblivious to. The smell made me want to vomit. The food, I actually felt like I had food poisoning, maybe because my body wasn't used to it. Look, I'm not trying to trash America, but like, it's time to get out. I renewed my EU citizenship for a reason last year. It's time I effing use it and go.
次に紹介するのもアメリカ人。日本旅行前と旅行後で人生観が完全に塗り替えられてしまった模様。
Bro, post-Japan depression is real. Before I went on my Japan trip, I was like, yeah, Japan is cool and all, but I'm not that elated, right? Bro, after this trip, nothing feels the same, bro. Everything was so cheap or affordable over there. Most people you would meet there were friendly. Damn near every shop you went in was aesthetic or had some clothes or something, artistic in there. And don't let me get started on the nightlife. You go to the club, you tell me drinks are $5. Then you get out, walk to the closest Family Mart or 7-Eleven, grab you some top tier snacks or get some more drinks on the road, like $1 each for everything. You could generally get through the whole day with eating, shopping for snacks, and going out clubbing for literally $30 to $40. You'll be good. Making friends everywhere you go, getting fly clothes for the low, and then you tell me I gotta come back here, pay $20 to get into a club, $15 a drink, diluted at that. Each meal you eat is a good $17. Convenience stores are ghetto as shit. Everyone's stuck up and thinks they're celebrities. Gosh, bro.
お次は日本最終日を迎えた女性。帰国中の飛行機で思わず涙を流してしまったようです。
Last day in Japan, we came back to Tokyo and we're having breakfast and now we're going to go to the airport. We made it through baggage claim and now we're doing a little last minute shopping, of course. It is very busy. I'm very tired. We stayed up last night and went out and did a bunch of stuff. That way we can kind of get back on USA time, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Free for me.
Post-Japan depression is so real. I cried half of the flight, but at least I cried in business class.
お次は日本を初めての海外旅行にしたばかりにその後の計画が狂った女性。
I said that I wanted to travel everywhere, right? I want to go everywhere. I started with Japan last year. I was like, oh, that's like my number one. I want to go visit Japan, and then I can venture out and go somewhere else. Next year, I want to go back to Japan. What is this phenomenon where you go to Japan and then you want to go back immediately, and every single next trip that you plan, you're like, should I just go back to Japan? I feel like that happens to a lot of people, and it's happening to me. I'm like, I just want to go back there. It was amazing.
次に紹介するアメリカ人男性はなんと東京旅行後うつのサポートグループを探している模様。
Y'all, can y'all please put me in contact or put me in the direction of a Tokyo post-trip depression support group? Because what do you mean I gotta come back to America's nasty food after I was eating Wagyu beef for like 20 USD?
さすがに日本ロスのサポートグループは実在しないみたいですが、日本ロスを訴える人に向けて日本ロスを和らげるための対策動画も最近ではよく投稿されています。
Japan post-depression is no joke. I was in Japan last month for 3 weeks and it was the best time of my life. So these are some tips I did to help me with my post-Japan depression, because every day you see something new in Japan, every day you buy something you like in Japan, you eat good food. It's just a new experience, and when you come back home, it's just so depressing, at least for the first few days, maybe in a week. Book that flight for your next trip. It doesn't have to be Japan, but book that next flight so you have something to look forward to. I was in Japan last month, but I'm already looking at flights for next year. 2 is go back to your regular routine. I know that sounds kind of like so simple, but just go back to your regular routine. It'll help you get in the flow and rhythm of things. 3rd is post those pictures from Japan, post those videos, make an edit of your trip. I know a lot of people don't like to post their life on social media. You don't even have to be a content creator, just edit the videos, post them. It literally makes you feel like you're back in Japan even though you're not. Oh yeah, peep my plushies at the Pokemon Center from Japan. These things help me with the Japan post-depression. Yeah, I'm still depressed. I still want to go back to Japan, but now I feel a lot better compared to like the first week.
次に紹介するロンドンに住む女性は日本ロスを和らげるためにとあることを試します。
So I just got back from Japan, and the post-Japan depression is so real. But something I realised when I was there is that obviously the way that you engage with and experience a city when you're visiting it is just totally different to the way that you engage with the city when you live in it. London is a pretty cool city, but I feel like having lived here for almost 4 years, you just don't give it that level of appreciation. So I've decided that I want to start experiencing London as though I'm visiting it. Now, my favourite bit of Tokyo was this place called Shimokitazawa. When I was there, I was actually shocked how much it reminded me of Shoreditch in London. So today we're going to be spending the day together in Shoreditch. And to follow suit of me in Japan, obviously we've got to be starting the day with a matcha. Something that is very cool to see, which I never appreciate when I'm just walking through Shoreditch, is all of the very cool street art. Here's a nice street art tour happening, y'all. So funny because you would just walk past this, wouldn't you? But right, guys, I'm a tourist. We have arrived on Brick Lane. Here we are, Katsute 100. Look at the Daifuku. It feels like I'm in Kyoto. Hojicha latte. Oh, okay, I feel like I've done enough touristing for one day, but that was so much fun, and it definitely gave me a very different appreciation for this bit of London.
ここまでは日本旅行を経て人生に変化が起きた人たちを見てきましたが、最後に紹介するのはまだ日本に行く前にもかかわらず日本のおかげで人生が良い方向に変わった男性。
Man, I have not even made it to Japan yet, and that trip is changing my life. I say that because I have a trip to Japan in like the end of March to like the beginning of April. We're gonna be there for like a week or so. Me and some of my homies. But I feel like if I never decided to go to Japan, I would not have locked in as much as I did right now. And I should have locked in sooner because I'm doing better than I was, but I wanted like to go to Japan with apps and all this stuff. I don't know, it still could possibly happen, but it would take a lot. I'd have to hop on like Ratatouille or whatever it's called. But I'm so grateful that it motivated me to lock in because I'm down like 25 pounds and I still have like a month to go. So I'm gonna try to lose like 10 more. But the motivation, just having goals or like big events, like the motivation and the things that does for your life, impeccable.
動画の中でラタトゥイユに頼るしかないと言っていましたが、ラタトゥイユはフランスの野菜煮込み料理でダイエット料理として人気のようです。夏までに痩せたい柳沢も今夜からラタトゥイユと筋トレ生活を始めて腹筋バッキバキを目指します。今回の話題について皆さんはどう思いましたか？ぜひコメント欄で意見を聞かせてください。このチャンネルでは海外で注目されている日本に関連する話題と反応を紹介しています。ほぼ毎日投稿しているのでチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。